Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a very easy makeup look. There is nothing special about this look, so I don't want you guys to think it's about the look, but it's more about the techniques that I am using in this video. I'm going to show you guys how you can wear a full face of makeup like I did today and have it wear really well under really hot or humid climates. I live in Chicago. It's really hot today. I'm going to be outside and I really wanted to make sure that I could wear my makeup and not have to worry about it coming off. Just as a disclaimer, I know for a fact that my makeup will wear off here just because I'm going to be wearing sunglasses. Again, we're going to be outside. It's sunny, it's hot. I wear sunglasses, so I know that for a fact. But I want to show you guys my little layering trick to make sure that my makeup stays in place. So if you guys want to see what techniques I use, then let's go. Alright guys, so I sprayed my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and I'm going to go in with the All Nighter primer, and I'm just going to hit my T-zone because this is where I tend to need a little help making sure that my makeup stays on. I'm going to be using my Benefit Boing Concealer because, as you guys can see, I am a little dark in this area, and we really didn't get great sleep last night, so I'm just going to use this because it's more peach and it's going to help counteract any darkness. I'm going to use it around my nose here. I've got this pimple that just won't go away. A little bit here. That doesn't typically bother me. It doesn't bother me, to be honest with you. I've noticed I'm getting these little dots here. No me gusta. No me gusta. I'm going to be using my Juno & Co sponge, and I'm going to blend this concealer out. I really like this sponge. This is actually one of my favorite sponges. And the reason is that it is not one of those sponges that's going to absorb your product. So if you are somebody that likes more of a sheer application, you're not going to appreciate this sponge. But if you are like me, where you want to make your product go a long way, then you are going to love it because it doesn't absorb your product and it really just blends everything out. Like that literally covered just about my entire face. So now we're going to go in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I wear the shade 7.75, and I've just gone ahead and applied it directly to my sponge. I just realized that this foundation has a little bit of a scent, and it smells like paint or chemicals. I didn't notice that. Yesterday was the first time I used it. By the time you see this video, I probably worn this a ton, but I was so impressed by how well it wore and just how natural it looked that I have to say it might be one of my favorite foundations. Well, I should say it might become. You guys will see my review on this foundation before this video goes up, but it is probably one of my favorite matches. As you guys can see, like it just doesn't require me to blend it down into my neck. It's such a good match. Alright guys, so I have used my ABH banana powder just to apply a little bit of that all over my face to make sure that we are nice and locked in. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. You guys know I love it. This is my shade in medium, and until I get a little bit more sun, I probably won't be using tan because medium just does the trick. I foresee myself hitting pan very quickly on this, and I actually like to just take this all over my face because it is such a easy powder to work with, and it's so natural looking that I just kind of hit my entire face with it. Such a good powder, so good. So I'm going to use my setting spray at this moment because I want everything to just kind of lock into place, and I am going to be using a cream blush. So I'll come back and I'll have eyebrows, possibly mascara, and we'll finish this look. Alright guys, so I want to let you know that After I sprayed myself with the all-nighter, once everything dried, I went in with what I normally use for my powder, and I just kind of pressed it along my T-zone. I did not add any powder. I literally just took whatever's on the sponge and just pressed it. And the reason is I prefer to have more of a matte or velvety finish versus like a really dewy finish. I'd like to control where I get the glow. And we are going to set our face one final time because again, it's hot, it's humid, and I want to make sure that my makeup wears well. This kind of makeup I would say is more for someone that is going to a wedding or maybe like an outdoor event. I'll show you guys in another video what lightweight everyday makeup would look like and how to really make it last. All right guys, so I'm going to take Fenty's Crush on Cupid, which is this beautiful bright strawberry pink shade, and I'm going to apply this with her brush. Going to focus this on the apples of my cheeks just so that it looks more natural, like I have a little flush. Focusing the color here looks more natural than taking it to the back, and you can, if that's your preference, you totally can. I just want to look more like I don't have a ton of makeup on. You know, I'm trying to look natural without being natural, duh. And this color is beautiful. And for those of you that are like cringing over the mascara, I know, I gotta let it dry and then I'll flake it off. All right guys, this is as pink as I'm going, and it is pink. My hair was not ready to come down. So now that we have our blush on, the final step is going to be, unless you want to do highlighter, which I'm not, I'm just making sure this is nice and blended. I'm going to take my setting spray one more time. And we are locking our final face makeup in. You want to make sure that the last time you spray yourself is when you have your shadow or you have your highlighter or whatever other product you are going to use, just to make sure that that is also locked into place. But for me, this is what we're doing. It's gonna be hot, we're gonna be outside, and I want to make sure that I don't have on so much makeup that it just starts to melt off, which can be the case for me. So I'm gonna pick out a lip color, and by that time my face should be dry, and we'll come back one final time to finish this look. All right guys, the lip option I chose is Love Before Breakfast by Gucci. It's just a beautiful pinky berry shade, and I think it looks fantastic with this bright cheek. Now my final step to making sure that my makeup wears as best as it can under really hot circumstances is I like to take a powder. So I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury powder and a puff, and I just press this where I need it. So for sure the sides of my nose, because I am going to be wearing sunglasses. And I like to let the powder just sit. There's no rush to take it off, especially because it's such a thin formula that you can't even detect it. And then I always take some on my forehead, a little bit on my lids, just to make sure I don't have any creasing. And again, I'm just going to layer another small amount of that on my nose. Obviously, if you're sweating and if you have sunglasses on, you're going to get some movement. So what I always encourage people to do is just to take their fingers and then press that product back into place. But layering the way that I've done today is really going to help extend the wear of your makeup if you're going to be outside, if it's hot, if you're somebody that just naturally sweats a lot. These are some of the things that I do with my brides, especially when they're getting married in the summertime or when they disclose that they naturally perspire a lot in this area. Whether it's winter, fall, spring, doesn't matter. They just naturally perspire more around their face. I always like to do these steps because I know that it will definitely improve their wear time. I will do another video for you guys where I'm using less product and where you can basically guarantee that your makeup will wear well under hot circumstances. All right, guys, please be sure to like this video. It really helps my channel. I really appreciate you guys supporting me. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting me know if you guys have any tricks that I didn't use today. I always love to learn something new, and if there's something that I can implement for myself or my brides, it's always a win for me and for anyone else that is watching this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.